Hello, YouTube viewers. How are you? Well, this is my episode on where did I get my inspiration from to write poetry. When I was growing up, I used to read so much. I couldn't wait to get my hands on the next book that was coming out. I used to read romantic books. I used to read mysteries. I used to read thrillers. I loved English class and literature and Shakespeare. And I would just devour them. I love Charles Dickens, the London atmosphere, the characters that he created in the little towns, quaint little towns, and all his characters. They would be the underdogs that would rise up against, everybody's wishes. But those are some of the stories that I really, really enjoyed, along with Jane Austen. Who doesn't like Jane Austen? Pride and Prejudice. What a love story between Mr. Darcy and Elizabeth. And that's probably one of my favorite love stories from Jane Austen. I've read Stephen King, Agatha Christie. Um, I've just, any book that, you know, had a different, unique perspective, I would read. When J.K. Rowling came out with Harry Potter, wow, that was a great book. That was a great series. And she created a world that was magical and so imaginative with her characters and her scenery. So I really enjoyed those books more so than your everyday autobiographies. And I also enjoyed Stephanie Meyer's Twilight. When that came out, wow, what a love story between Edward and Bella. Never ending. I was drawn to mostly the love stories. As you can see, I've read a lot of different ones. Angela's Ashes, great story. Anne Frank's, probably a sad, really sad story. Um, History, you know, some of the books have been historical. And I've really enjoyed a lot of them. Wuthering Heights with Heathcliff. Come on, how can you not love that one? That's another love story. More, I would think, between hate and love. And that's such a poetic story. Another one I like is Where the Red Fern Grows. I've really encapsulated, I think, all of these books and stories and tried to X-Files, Dr. Zhivago. How can you not like these stories? They uplift you. They make you feel emotional connection. They make you sad. They make you angry. They pull at your heartstrings. So I think some of these authors I've accumulated and I've kind of made them into a sort of collage in my poetry telling. I've taken a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and I've mixed it all up. And I've tried to incorporate some of the styles in the way that they tell their stories. But I think that's why I've been drawn to poetry so much. It's because it's more of a feeling. Um, in writing, it's personal and it comes from deep, deep, deep down inside. Not like an autobiography, but it's kind of like between dreamy and imaginative. It can be. So these are some of the books and the stories that I've read through the years. Some are past, some are present. And I just love this reading journey. And I hope that you guys are inspired, whatever authors you read about. Um, I hope they inspire you in your life or just as enjoyment to get out of your everyday humdrum life. I will be talking more about poetry writing in another episode, and I hope you can tune in for that. And until then, this is Karen Kaczynski, aka Cooch Pop from Cooch Pop Art Channel. Best wishes, as always. See ya.